We have some breaking news coming in. Meanwhile, on the other side, as the proof of aiding terrorism is mounting against Pakistan, Beijing continues to back its all-weather friend Islamabad. A Chinese nuclear attack submarine is docked in the harbour in Karachi in May last year, proving really that they have indeed nefarious designs. An image on Google Earth underscoring Beijing's continued good relations with Pakistan. My colleague Geeta Mohan joins us for more on this. Another images from Google Earth, I believe, Geeta, proving beyond a shadow of a doubt. I don't know if anyone had any doubts about this, but all-weather friendship still strong.
Well, that's right. Also, Arthur, when we look at China's string of pearls policy, when we look at China's policies when it comes to maritime cooperation with certain countries, and also the aggression that they've shown in the waters, it certainly should not come as a surprise. Remember, a few years ago, we saw Chinese subs dock at the Sri Lankan dockyard, and that also completely did not just rile India, but it was a huge concern and an area of worry for India. And India did raise it diplomatically with Sri Lanka. But with Pakistan, that cannot be done. India cannot be taking it up diplomatically with Pakistan, given that we've had for the longest time a huge problem with China, Pakistan's all-weather friendship that they share, and how the two countries have supported each other despite and in spite of the international community coming out and raising concerns regarding two very key aspects. One, terrorism, where we saw China come out and support Pakistan at the UNSC, and now the nuclear proliferation, where we see China continues to support Pakistan on all fronts. The nuclear submarine that has docked in Pakistan's Karachi coast clearly shows the kind of cooperation and the kind of camaraderie and relationship that the two countries share. And while India is concerned, India will have to also worry about the fact that these are nuclear subs that we're talking about, a very serious aspect of strategic concerns that India has had with regards to China in the region, in the waters around India, as also with regards to what Pakistan really can do in terms of leveraging China when it comes to India. We've seen the leverage when it comes to Masood Azhar at the UNSC, and we continue to see the arm twisting, the kind of aggression that we've seen when it comes to China and Pakistan. Although the Chinese President and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have shared a decent relationship, and we've seen that with the growing ties, with the kind of visits that both the leaders have had. But is it beyond optics? Of all the visits that we've seen, it seems like China is the only country where India has had rather dismal performance, or for that matter, diminishing returns, with China really not responding to India's gravest and greatest concern, and that is Pakistan. And the visuals that you see on the screens of that submarine, that's a Google image that we're showing, of a submarine docked at the Karachi port, clearly shows that China, Pakistan will stay together, and China will continue to support Pakistan despite and in spite of what Pakistan does when it comes to nuclear proliferation, or for that matter, terrorism.
Well, all the signs are there, Geeta. The fact that the technical hold at the UN against Masood Azhar was turned into a complete no. Now, of course, this image proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that no matter what China says to India whenever their president comes, or whenever we have foreign ministry level talks, it is going to keep backing Pakistan. The economic corridor, Geeta, that has already started there is also another proof that China would be, of course, following their own path, no matter what India says or wants from China. Let's also go across to Commodore G.J. Singh, who's joining us on the phone line. Commodore Singh, the fact that a nuclear sub from China is parked in Karachi ever since last year, May, should really erase any shadow of a doubt that anyone really had that India was far more progressing with China and convincing it to stop helping a state like Pakistan. That doesn't seem to be happening right now.
No, it is a clear proof. But I must tell you that these kinds of visits by the SSN-91 nuclear submarines, attack submarines, have been there in the past as well. They have been coming on patrol. We have seen them in February 2014. And thereafter, they have been coming at one point of time before they started from the port Hainan, which is on the east coast of South China Sea.
Right, Commodore Singh, thank you for joining us right now. We, of course, will discuss this in the days to come as well. Meanwhile, more